Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to Malrias' Musings. This is your host with the most, Malrias, and these are my musings. So this is the other video I wanted to do on Silver Bullet. And so, as I said before, monsters are evil personified. And Stephen King uses this a lot. I've even read about him talking about this, where he will take a story that deals with bad things that happen to little people. I'll put it for YouTube that way. And you see, Stephen King was YouTubing himself before YouTube was cool, because instead of talking about the bad things that happen to little people, he'd reskin it, something else. Like Dr. Sleep is a backdraft for bad things happening to young people, to little people. And I think that we're doing the same thing here with Silver Bullet. And this would be the psychological aspect that I was talking about. Even though it's still a monster movie, these would be the psychological elements. Because, I mean, kind of think of it for a minute. Here's this priest, and we're talking late 80s, early 90s, maybe a little ahead of its time, but this is about the time when we started to hear things coming out of that part of the world, bad things that were happening to little people. And so you have this guy who's like a werewolf, and he is a werewolf, and he's preying on these children. And the other thing that I find interesting about this is that the Wolfman character itself is often used as kind of like almost like a Hulk character. And when I say Hulk character, I'm talking about the reference like in Mallrats with Stan Lee. Stan Lee was talking about the Hulk, saying that the Hulk represented some of the overwhelming emotions that he faced after a breakup. And likewise, I think the Wolfman, I mean, I've done it myself in another video, the Wolfman can kind of represent anything that we struggle in with ourselves, especially those things that come up cyclically. So things like bipolar disorder or even serial killers could be, symbolized in the werewolf. So I think Stephen King did something very clever there and was able to talk about some things that are hard to talk about, but in a way that we could all talk about. And so it gives it that psychological edge. But with that being said, that's pretty much all I have to say on the Silver Bullet. I think you should check it out. See y'all on the flip.